Alright, this is Andrew with Joda Home Inspections. We are doing a sewer scope today, May 16th, 2025. We have the camera pushed out 126 feet to the city connection. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. We're at 2166 west, 1230 north. So this first connection point is called the nose on, and this is where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. It looked like a good connection there. This is PVC pipe, similar to what they use on most new construction. Looks like it's holding a little bit of water so far. Just enough that it's barely covering my camera head. It's kind of bobbing around that half inch, 3/4 inch mark. And a fair amount of buildup. A little bit of grease buildup, which some, is expected and common and typical. And so far that buildup looks typical. You can always hydrojet it out proactively if you really want to prevent waste from getting stuck on it. That looks like an access point, so probably outside. I didn't see one. It could be hiding behind a plant, but it also could have been cut off and buried. Now we're transitioning to ABS, which is what was used under the house. Flush the toilet. I'm going to give that a minute and see how the grade looks under the house. When I was pushing the camera out, I did go through a little bit of water, and so I want to see if it's sitting there or if it's flowing. Flowing water like that, that's just fine. Running underneath my camera head, that's how it should look when you're running water. This, how we're starting to go underwater, is what you don't want. So 33 feet out, kind of bobbing around that height of the camera head. So it's not incredibly deep, but it's deep enough that grease is going to settle. You can kind of see that on the bottom where my camera kind of channeled through all that buildup. Grease will settle and it can get real sticky, and then waste can get stuck to it. I would recommend hydrojetting this line out, which helps prevent blockages and backups, but the only way to permanently fix the belly is to dig it up and re-slope it, unfortunately. And this is under the house, and so that one would be really hard to get to. A little more of a splash there. Not incredibly long. The longer a belly is, the more concerning it is, and the more likely it is to cause problems. That one was not very long. Still, it's certainly not ideal, but less likely that you'll have issues when it's not incredibly long. You can get insurance with HomeServe. Here, it would probably be more important to have the coverage on the interior drainage lines, because where you have the flat spots is under your house. I would probably get both. If you're getting the coverage, you can get the mainline insurance as well. That would cover what's in the yard. But if it backs up, if you have both covered, they're not going to give you a problem about having it cleaned. And in either case, I would recommend having it hydrojetted now to blast out all that buildup and grease. You want to avoid putting grease down the line. You want to avoid using things like wet wipes that are going to get stuck in that belly and not have a chance to work their way out or break down like toilet paper can. I'm going to end this recording.